Sound. Yes. Hello. Sorry.
Oh, that you yelled.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. I'm sorry, I forgot to select the microphone. Welcome to the Millennium Falcon. What do you think? I've got Chewie sat right there. Hello, Chewie. Let me turn my music down a little bit. I tell you what, this ship is very loud. So, season 3. Spectacular Quiztacular. Welcome everybody. What do you think? What do you think? I agree completely, Chewie. Exactly. Anyway, yeah, this is the Millennium Falcon. I've got. I tell you what, I can do anything. I can do anything with this. I've got a green screen. Thank you, Auntie Joyce, for this. Stop on, but ignore the bit of green. That's reflecting on my head. I need makeup next week, Vex. So, how are we all? Welcome to season 3, Spectacular Quiztacular, Close Encounters of the Nerd Kind. I've been wanting to say that all bloody day. Martin wants to know if that's Rebecca.
No, but I am no less hairy at the moment.
No, I've roped Chewbacca in as a co-host as well. She's there. That's Rebecca's hand. Hello. So, what do you think of the Falcon? Looks good, doesn't it? I tell you what, it took me almost all day setting this lot up. It's been a right pain, but it looks good. This overlay probably won't stay, but I only did it because today is Close Encounters of the Nerd Kind. It's also San Diego Comic-Con weekend, which is something I follow every year, and I'm quite upset that it's not on at the moment. But hey ho, these things happen, I suppose, with the way everyone's going. Who we got in then? Robbo, hello. Sarah, Joe, Wonkies, hello. Auntie Janet's in the chat. Hey, Auntie J. Auntie Joyce is in the chat too. I saw Ben earlier on as well. I said, hey, hi Sarah, the current champion. Joe Gittler, Bonster's in, Anne Corrigan. Welcome, Anne, a newbie. Hey! Now, it's not always like this. We don't always have Chewbacca next to me there. I'm not always on the Falcon. I'm usually in a bar, but I thought for tonight I'll make an effort. Since it's Comic-Con weekend, I'll go in the Millennium Falcon. We do have Evan in the room with us, but he's got his earphones in. He's waving at the camera, but the camera's looking at me, not you, Ev.
Hello.
There he was. He may join us later on. He's watching crap on Netflix, and he's got his earphones in. Well, I say his earphones and my earphones. What else have we got then? Who else we got in? Ben's in. Ben, hello Benny boy. How are you, cuz? Half cuz? Yeah, cuz, whatever. Grandma made it. Alistair and Christine, hello. Have you picked your team name yet? I think you should be the Frey Bentos Survivors, to be honest with you. I'm sat quick. Yeah. I see. Best thing is I don't have to hide the chair that I have next to me. I love this. It's just a green screen. You want to see what it's held up as well. Brilliant. And if I want to hide, I can just hide behind the green screen.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not you can see me in the reflection of your glasses.
I don't. Yeah. They think you can see my laptop, but you can't see the reflection.
Oh, 'cause I can see the camera.
Yeah, it's got a light on the camera. 17 of us in.
18.
18. Wow. I think one of them could be you.
Well, yeah.
So, you'll see down the bottom there something that says prize fund total. That's wrong, because right before we start, somebody gave us a tenner, so it's now 44 quid.
Which is amazing.
But thank you. Wow, did not expect this. So generous. Thanks. You know.
I didn't realise people actually cared.
No,
like,
we didn't. Absolutely.
It's a nice way to kill a bit of time on a Saturday, but I didn't realise people would be properly invested. So
Absolutely. If I set up a Patreon site, no, I'm not setting a Patreon up, because God, I'd have to do secret behind the scenes stuff, and you don't want to see how I set this lot up. Believe me, it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, 44 quid so far in the prize fund. 20 quid I definitely want to spend at least on prizes. Like I said, and some of it will definitely go to NHS charities. So thank you so much. It won't be what Captain Tom raised for the NHS, but hey ho, we can do what we can, can't we? Every little helps, doesn't it? Thank you, Tesco, for that one. So, anyway, shall we get on with the show? Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Spectacular Quiztacular Season 3. 3 already. Are we up? We're down? We're left? We're right? We're good? We're all good? We're not ill? There's no illness? We aren't getting ill, are we? We're all wearing masks. We're all doing what we should be doing. And, oh, God, look at it see-through. We're all wearing masks. We're all doing what we should be doing, aren't we? Which is good. Bum. This is the highlight of our week, Christine said. Oh, thanks, Christine. Oh, I like to say it's the highlight of mine too. Certainly not Monday mornings. They're not the highlight of my week. That means I'm going back to work. But yeah, thank you, everyone. If you want, I'll give shout-outs. If you want me to say, if you're happy for me to say who's donated, I'll start that next week. But as of now, at the moment, thank you to everyone who has. It is actually 44 quid. Someone donated a tenner before we went on, which is unbelievable. Blew my mind. Right, so basic rules and regs. You all know the rules and regs, except you, and this is your first week. Welcome to the game. It's dead easy. We ask you not to cheat, because
it's very laid back, really.
It is. It's chilled out. It's laid back.
Just a bit of fun.
It is. But don't cheat. Don't. If you Google the answers, you might find out. So and you you're only cheating yourself if you cheat as well, aren't you? Anyway. I'll explain how we play the game in a minute, and we'll go from there. But first off, what have I got to drink tonight, Rebecca?
Squash.
I've got the blackcurrant squash. Well, what looks see-through in the cup.
I think it's when it gets shiny. When the light from the screen catches it.
It's reflecting off my head. Can you see it reflecting on my head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need makeup next week. And Brewdog IPA, which looks see-through because the can's actually green. But I do have this is a punk IPA. Actually, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Look at that see-through can. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so.
There's no alcohol in it.
Bloody wish there's no calories in it. Alcohol I don't mind, it's the calories that I do. Anyway.
Hey, remember what I've told you about fizzy drinks?
I've got to have an on-camera sip.
Yeah, right, just don't keep chugging it, because nobody needs to hear you burp.
No, we don't. Right, shall we go to the question cam?
So how do we play for Anne?
Right, how we play for... Oh, I just realised the chat through as well. You know what, leave it. Right, I've got a different... it's slightly different... I can actually see the questions over my head now, can't you? That's a bit better. So, how to play dead easy. Write your answers on a bit of paper, back of an envelope, whatever you want to use, with a pen or a pencil or a Sharpie or a bit of chalk, whatever you want to use. It's fine with us. Or stick your answers in the comments below. Now, bear in mind, if you put your answers in the comments, other people can see it. So, you either put the right answer or a wrong answer in the comments. It's entirely up to you. Be a little bit sneaky with the comments here. Be a bit sneaky. But, you know, there are 20 questions plus a bonus round. It's worth about 10 usually this week. It's worth, at the moment it's worth 10 this week. At the end of the quiz,
You mark your own.
you mark your own, dead easy, yeah. Or you can hand it to your partner if you're playing with someone else in the house, and it's them. At the end of the quiz, comment your answer either on YouTube in the chat, or on Facebook, or as a DM, or Twitter at Rich Hales, Instagram at Rich Hales, whatever you want to message me as. And whoever wins has the most points at the end. Easy, innit? The prize, there is a weekly prize of the bonus group for Original Balls Facebook group banner picture. I believe, John, if that's still the same, can you confirm, mate? I'm assuming you're still happy for us to do that. If not, oops, I should have chatted with you beforehand, but I'm sure I'll be fine. And there will be, at the end of the season, like we say, because of your generosity, definitely at least a first and a second prize, possibly a third, depending on what I can find. I don't know what it is yet, because I got to find it on Amazon. Sarah last week, season 2, won a tote bag, which was really, really cool. I ordered it there and then, like straight after the quiz. I ordered it and I DM'd her on Facebook, and she got it on the Monday afterwards. And he has confirmed it as John. It is cool still for us to do the banner pick.
You really made a meal out of these rules, didn't you?
I have this week, yeah. I messed it up because of the money side of things. It's got me all giddy.
You're all giddy.
I am all giddy.
You're drunk on money.
Oh, and the camera does not like this shirt. Look, oh, it's a stripy purple shirt. The camera don't like it. But, it'll be fine.
You live and learn.
It was either that or I wore a t-shirt which had a ghost on it.
Alright, so
Anyway.
So the too long didn't read version. Write your answers down on a piece of paper. Mark them
said.
yourself.
Which I've already said.
We trust you.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you tell us how many marks you've got.
Yeah, simple as that.
So we've got a bonus round with 10 and a tiebreaker.
If we need it, tiebreaker. Yeah. It's a good tiebreaker this week. I like this one. But, so, anyway. This is how season 2 ended. Sarah and the Higgies with a late surge. I tell you what, that was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it?
It was full of drama.
Oh, it
went
was.
right down to the wire.
Too much. And the Gainer came in close second. She was 5 points in the lead. That was a massive swing for Gainer, yeah. It was a huge swing for Sarah to pull that out well, doing Gainer. Sarah. Dawn and Martin came third. Claire, the Wonky Warrior, came third. Claire came fourth. Joe fifth. Michelle wins sixth. John seventh. Alistair and Christine eight and 9. And Auntie Joyce and Uncle Bob came in 10th. So, but yeah, exactly. Sarah, her geography. Now, who won it? Was it you or was it your? I spelled Pearson wrong again. I checked that against the spreadsheet, which I thought you got right. Anyway, hey, it's Alistair's fault for having hard to spell surname. Anyway, I'll change that to.
This is why I think it's not just the wanting to work together thing. It's the fact that you can't spell his name. It's why Christine and Alistair are joining forces onto the one team.
I reckon it's that as well, you know.
You just can't be trusted with a keyboard.
No, I can't.
And yet you're the person who everyone's entrusting to do all the questions.
Yeah. And oops, Alistair's wrong as well. Oh, yeah. God, no. I've not done very well. It's the Frey Bentos.
You know what it is? It's because I didn't proofread it.
I told you.
I was too busy to do it. It's what happens when you're left alone.
It's the Frey Bentos. Anyway, I'm going to
skip this slide before it comes.
I'm labelling you the Frey Bentos family anyway. Shall we get? Are we ready? Anyway, shall we get pens?
Quarter past, we ain't started yet.
Pens, pencils, protractors. We didn't do an angles question yet again. I can't believe we forgot to do an angles question again.
Okay.
Your rulers, your rubbers, and your drinks at the ready. And shall we get on with question 1? Are we ready? Question 1. Who was captain of the Starship Enterprise in the pilot episode of Star Trek: The Original Series? Who was captain of the Starship Enterprise in the pilot episode of Star Trek: The Original Series? I've only done a little bit of music. It was slightly too loud for me. Nice and easy. Well, easy if you know it. And not.
It's only easy if you know it. That's the truth.
I like Star Trek.
I'm going to do the correct spelling of Alistair Pearson in the Excel spreadsheet.
Thank you. And I'll copy and paste it from there next week. Well, once they've selected their team name, there'll be
I'm just going to make a point of having it written somewhere.
the Fred Bentis Survivors. Well, if you don't know, Ben, have a guess. You don't have to be a Trekkie to know, but have a guess. Anyway, and shall we go to question number 2?
Oh, lo and behold, it's right in the spreadsheet.
Oh, well, okay.
Why didn't you copy and paste it?
Yeah, fine, mate. Question number 2, we're ready. Question number 2. Oh, hang on, there we go. Question number 2. Which Starfleet captain played Charles Xavier in the X-Men movie franchise? Which actor? Which actor? I should have put actor. But
the actor who played the Starfleet captain was also Charles Xavier in the X-Men movies.
yes.
What's the actor's name?
Yes. Which Starfleet captain actor played Charles Xavier in the X-Men movie franchise? Great actor. Great actor. Great on the Star Trek panel as well, wasn't he? On the Comic Con at home. Was she? It's a he. It's Charles. It's a he.
Charles Xavier.
It's a he.
It's been a while, so I don't want to get into the banter in case I give stuff away.
Good shout. Right.
Anne says it's not looking good. Don't worry, they're not all Star Trek related.
Well, they're not all Star Trek questions,
I did
believe
have
me.
a word about, diversity with the questions.
Speaking of diversity, question 3. What colour is Luke's lightsaber in Return of the Jedi? I told you this was going to count at the Nerd Card. What colour is Luke's lightsaber in Return of the Jedi? And subsequent movies as well.
Poor Anne, she's come when we've gotten really specific.
We've gone a bit nerdy.
When the previous 12 were all general knowledge. Oh no, not quite. We had the music festival special.
We had a music festival special and American special.
We had the 4th of July special.
Yeah, we did. What colour was Luke's lightsaber in Return of the Jedi? Spot of light's getting quite bad. I think it's the lights there.
You just want to turn it off?
No, I need it on because otherwise it'll be way too dark. And you won't see me anyway. You won't see anything. So
I'm just gonna have to stage right powder on your face.
you'll have to, yeah. Okay. By the way, the background for this is the Millennium Falcon as well. Anyway,
Not that you can see it.
question number 4. What device is used on a fretboard on the fretboard of a guitar to raise the pitch of the strings? What device is used on the fretboard of a guitar to raise the pitch of the strings?
All of the strings all at once, or one single string?
And that's what the saber. Yes, it was. It was. Yes, from episode 5 to episode 6. He changed the saber colour. Hello, Jason. You're joining us tonight. Welcome, buddy.
Back to my question.
Yes.
To clarify, we're talking about changing the pitch of a single string.
No, of the strings.
All of the strings all at once.
All 6 strings at once. All right, depending on how wide your fretboard is.
All of the strings all at once.
Yes,
Right.
that's why it says strings. Okay. What device is used on the fretboard of a guitar to raise the pitch of the strings? I've got 2 of these.
Ooh, look at Mr. Braggy Pants.
And 4 guitars. Can't play any of them. 2 amps, 5 pedals.
Filled up on the boast potatoes today.
2 amplifiers, 5 pedals maybe.
Alright.
Okay, finally Tim's guitar playing paid off. He's got one of these.
What was that, Richard? Was that
And I have 0 from Ben. That doesn't matter, buddy. Ben and I've got one you can have, mate. Believe me.
Yeah, and 4 guitars.
You can't have my 4
And
guitars.
2 amplifiers.
No, you can't have them. All my pedals. Especially my Frotone one. It's a good pedal, that one. Right. Question 5. What expense became compulsory for cars in the UK in 1921? What became compulsory for cars in the UK in 1921? A burden we all have to pay. Well,
In the UK.
in the UK, if you drive. I mean, if you don't, then you don't have to pay it. But you know, if you do drive, then you got to. I'm afraid. Okay, we're ready. Should we go to question 6? What was the name of the group of wizards who fought for Voldemort in the First Wizarding War? What was the name of the group of wizards who fought Voldemort in the First Wizarding War?
I'm looking at you, Auntie Joy.
Definitely. This is definitely tailored towards Auntie Joy. She should know this one. I'm surprised we're not seeing Darren in this week, because there were a couple of questions that he would have got coming up.
Has it got anything to do with Barry?
Not Barry, no.
Yeah.
Not Barry.
Go-to answer is Barry, I love it.
Anne doesn't have a kappa or...
What did I say? What did I say?
Anne doesn't have a device or 2 guitars. I've just noticed what she put in the chat.
6 questions in.
Ah,
6 questions.
I had a week off last week. Come on. What was the name of the wizarding group? Of the group of wizards who fought Voldemort during the First Wizarding War? Harry Potter is not for me, Cock. Yeah, well, yeah, I know what it's from though. There we go. Right, question 7. What year was Coronation Street first broadcast in the UK? And what year was Coronation Street broadcast for the first time in the UK? I actually read a write-up of season 1, episode 1 of Coronation Street.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So somebody argued, went to the pub. Pretty much every episode since.
Alright.
EastEnders did the same thing, I think. You would have expected it, yeah, to be in the entire ministry, but not into that group, but it was just that group. As it was in the Second Wizarding War. And I believe it was the same group in the Second Wizarding War too. Right, question number 8. Yeah, question 8. Question 8. Which film company was Steve Jobs chairman and major shareholder? Which film company was Steve Jobs chairman and the majority shareholder?
Steve Jobs, famously the guy who ran Apple.
Mm-hmm. And his other company, which was NEXT. Mm-hmm. And incidentally, there's a fantastic film about Steve Jobs, which takes place across 3 product launches for Apple, or for Steve Jobs' his life. One was the Apple II, one was the NEXT, and the other one was the iMac. Great biography all about him, or just that, how he operated. Fantastic. Really, really good. Steve Jobs, I think. It's on Netflix.
You think it was just called Steve Jobs?
I think it was just called Steve Jobs, yeah. Really good.
Okay.
I've got I've got biography as well of him upstairs. But I'm not an Apple fanboy. I don't actually use Apple products. I'm not a fan. Question number 9. In the Nintendo video game franchise, that's right. What is the name of Mario's green dinosaur friend? In the Nintendo video games franchise, what is the name of Mario's green dinosaur friend? He first appeared on the 8-bit NES in a puzzle game.
Mm.
Or did that come out after the Super Nintendo version?
I don't know. I think it's best you not talk around things.
Yes.
You're going to start giving stuff away.
Mm-hmm. Auntie Joyce watched all of them last week, and I'm assuming that's the Harry Potters.
Mm.
Yeah. Great series. We tend to do an annual rewatch, don't we? I think.
Yeah.
That with the same for the Firefly as well. Really good. Ben's enjoying the questions of this week. Games, Harry Potter, and guitars. Spot on.
Mix it up a little bit.
Mixing it up. You know, I'm throwing my own interest in there as well. Okay, shall we go next one? Question number 10. Which actor played the Cyberdyne Systems Model 101, also known as the T800? Which actor played the Cyberdyne Systems Model 101, also known as the T800?
So this is kind of a double whammy. First you got to figure out
What the hell all that means.
What the hell, yeah. And then you got to figure out, which film it is, and then you got to figure out who the actor was.
Yep.
You're a bit mean, you ain't you?
Arguably his most famous role, though.
Mean about.
Hey, I ran this past you before I asked it.
I had very little to do with this set of questions this time. This was very much, you kind of just went, this is, right, now's my time to shine. And then,
Bring out the nerd.
then went off into the corner and then came out and then I'm done. The questions are done.
At 3:30 this afternoon, their questions were done. After I spent 2 hours on the bloody overlay. Oh dear. That was not... Oh, that was fun. The hard part was the bits in between my fingers.
Yeah? I don't know.
So, yeah. But, yeah, bits between my fingers were really hard because I had to clear all the background and make it transparent so it showed so it hid behind Han Solo reader. Right, how about some more general knowledge now for Christine? Is that general knowledge? Google Translate time! So I translated the first verse of a famous rock song in through Google Translate. What I want to know is, who sang this? And this is a very famous song. Okay, it was a fast car, it had a clean engine. It was a great nightmare. He kept looking at me without thinking. I jumped on this American ass. It was a fast car. It had a clean engine. It was a great nightmare. He kept looking at me without thinking. I jumped on this American ass. Who sang that? I've been extra devious this week, haven't I, with these?
This is a hard one. I think this is hard.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't pick the languages I translated this into. Elliot and Evan did. Randomly. Elliot actually came up, swiped the mouse pad and clicked that one. But it's a very famous song by this band. Very famous song. Oh, arguably the most. I think John's got it. He just put great tune. Incidentally, I listened to this straight after doing it, after picking the...
Yeah, and the rest of the album.
It was actually the Iron Man 2 soundtrack. So there we go. Anyway. Question 12.
I'm expecting everyone to get
Which-
very high marks. In this
Which
round.
video game and trading card franchise has 807 things to collect? Which video game and trading card franchise has 807 things to collect? I've been very devious this week.
Yeah, you have.
Sorry.
At least you're giving loads of them away.
I want to give one away, really.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. It's a good franchise, this. Really good franchise. I like this.
Really appeals to those completer finisher types.
Definitely, which I am not. I'm not a completionist. So I'm not overly fussed about collecting all 807 things. However, I do enjoy this franchise.
Yeah.
Question 13. Dave Lister is a leading character in which sci-fi sitcom?
Is it a sitcom? Is it classified?
It's classified as a sitcom, yeah. Think about it. I suppose it fits the requirements of a situation comedy.
I suppose so.
Mhm.
Yeah, you never really think about it. That's what sitcoms short for, isn't it?
Mm.
Situational comedy.
Situational comedy. You gotta take that one, right?
A genre of comedy centered on a fixed set of characters who carry over from episode to episode.
Yep. Situational comedy.
Oh, come on. Don't know what I've done with this one.
Oh, Evan's having
Evan's having
issues.
earphone issues.
Never
Well,
mind.
I'll tell you what, Ev. Why don't you come and join us then?
Aye.
Come over then. We've got a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Hills. He's decided to come and join us on the mic. Do you want to come say hi, Ev?
Hello.
There's Evan. Hello. Have you ever watched this situational comedy without saying what it is?
Do you know what Dave Lister is?
No idea what it is.
Education
look.
is in order.
Blank look on his face.
Nope.
Question number 14. Which car manufacturer owns the Jello racetrack? Which car manufacturer owns the Jello racetrack? Incidentally, he's hosting a Formula 1 race for the first time this year. Back to Formula 1. I've got to sneak one in there somehow, haven't I?
I mean, you definitely do.
Have you seen the races? They've been brilliant this year. Hamilton is dominating. I can't wait for him to win his 7th title.
I bet you so enjoy watching Dad freak out about Carl and that, don't you?
I mean, if
I remember last time, like, I was here while you were watching it, you was like, come on, Lewis, come on,
Yeah.
Lewis, for like the full 10 minutes.
Of quali 3, yeah. Yeah.
It was just like,
Yeah, and it was just qualifying.
child, I'm proud of stuff.
oh, I'm sorry, were we interrupting your quality time with your phone?
I'm sorry, Evan.
Behave.
Right. That's good, Christine. And husband is no. It's the answer to the racetrack, and she knows the one before. See, this is why you should work as a team. Question 15. Which comic house created the Justice League? I'm big fan of the Justice League as well. See, I've gone full nerd, haven't I?
The film was really good.
The film was well, the film could have been better,
Yeah, it
but
could have I did enjoy The Flash.
the Snyder Cut's coming soon of
Oh.
Justice League.
Cannot wait for them to make a Flash film.
They are going to do actually.
Yeah,
They are
it's
going to.
have some sort of similar premise to Flashpoint.
Yes, it is.
That
It was touted for,
Michael Keaton's apparently retiring as well.
but yeah, Michael Keaton coming back. That'll be good. He was a great Batman. Really enjoyed the Batman. Although we couldn't turn his neck yet. That lot. The first film Batman who could turn his head was Christian Bale. If you watch all the Batman movies, all of them sound like that. And in the first of the Christian Bale series, he does that as well.
What problem was the one with the suit having nipples?
Question 16. For which film did Barbara Streisand win the Best Actress Oscar in '68? For which film did Barbara Streisand win Best Actress in '68? Higgy chorus ass singing a theme tune. I'm assuming it's to the sitcom.
Yeah, it's a sitcom theme tune.
It's a brilliant theme tune. Oh, of course, yes, it does say sitcom. Sorry, it is a good theme tune. Which film did Barbara Streisand win the Best Actress Oscar in '68? You read that one from...
Yeah.
Want to read it out there from Bonnie?
Bonnie's dad brainwashed her with that particular sitcom, I imagine. Is it sitcom?
Yeah.
Is that the one we're on about?
Mm-hmm.
Still love it and watch it though. Yeah, me too. I have fond memories of sitting up late watching it with my dad
Mm.
and then thinking, oh my god, this joke's quite rude to be
Yeah.
sat with my dad.
Very funny.
I have no idea what you're on.
Incidentally, her dad is the coolest guy ever. Because he
Is
rode...
mine or Bonnie's?
No, her... Barney's dad. As he rode to her wedding on a trike that he built himself.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Awesome.
Wait, what?
He's a biker. Really cool guy.
Just,
Shout out to Rob King.
imagine you just at your wedding and it just sort of
Yeah.
someone just rides up on like a trike. It's like,
Yes.
hey, what up, lads?
Yes.
Not
that-
like a child strike, you numpty.
no, as in
That's
like
what I
a...
was imagining.
like-
Oh my goodness.
Like 60-year-old.
I'll explain what a trike is to Evan at some point.
I will show you the wedding photos and you'll see this really cool trike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess it's some motorbike with 3 wheels.
Yes, it is.
Question
nice.
17. 17. Which heavy metal titans lost out to Jethro Tull for Best Metal Performance at the Grammy Awards? And then, which heavy metal titans lost out to Jethro Tull for Best Heavy Metal Performance at the Grammy Awards?
Who's Jeff Tull?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Not that we're bitter about it or anything.
No.
Well,
But
that's better.
the album that the band were nominated for is sublime. One of my favourites. So, but that's all I'm going to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I'm going to say about that. That was the worst forest compression ever here. Right. Shall we... Yeah. I mean... Is the pan flute metal?
No.
That's what Jethro Tull used. Pan flutes and stuff and... Yeah. It has since been corrected. This band have won several Grammys for Best Metal Performance.
Isn't the pan flute like that thing Peter Pan uses that's made of like bamboo or something?
Yes.
Does it scream rock and roll to you?
No, I can imagine someone like using it for like a joke, like probably.
Probably. Question 18. Ralph and Piggy are characters in which classic novel? Ralph and Piggy are central characters in which classic novel? We won't accept The Simpsons. Although...
I was going to say the Muppets.
Yeah, I was thinking with Piggy. I was thinking Miss Piggy from the Muppets.
No,
Exactly.
It's
yeah.
not Kermit. And plus,
No.
they're not in a classic novel. They're just
No.
puppet shows.
Ralph and Piggy are central characters in which classic novel? Great book. Can't say it's not a book I finished though. I'm sure I've read it, but I can't remember finishing it.
Oh.
I'm trying to
You
think
should-
if I did
should
finish
try
it now.
again.
I'm trying to think if I did, and I can't remember.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not too sure.
Mm. This is the band I'm thinking about. That came out around then is awful. I think they peaked their first 4. If it isn't the band I'm thinking about, I've not got a clue. Opinion does say first 4 albums, but this is also a good album. Right. Question 19. Steep Hill is in which English city? Steep Hill is in which English city? And from experience, it's not just a clever name. Is that right, Rebecca?
Yeah, there's a reason why there's a bench halfway up.
Yeah, there is. There is. And a chocolate shop. Halfway up.
Really? Is it actually just a steep hill?
Yes. And the street is called Steep Hill.
Okay, props to the person who came up with that.
Yeah. Dead cool. Dead cool. Give you a little bit longer on that one before we go to the last question. We're only what?
You made up for lost time, ain't you, by
Yeah.
your late start?
Yeah.
Your,
Well,
your big old waffle at the start
plus I was fixing a technical issue for Evan.
that lasted so long.
We lasted halfway through an episode of a Netflix series
No,
show.
that's the start of the second one.
Oh, start the second episode of a Netflix show.
Yeah.
So
I've
about
already seen it,
23
so
minutes.
I've already seen it, so I don't particularly mind.
Ah.
No.
Right, question 20. The 2011 book Snuff was written by which author? The 2011 book Snuff was written by which author? And that is the start of season 3.
Bonus round.
Bonus round.
I've never heard of that book.
Oh, it's fantastic. I think I've got it upstairs.
Hmm.
I've got a lot of books by this author. About 27, 28 maybe.
Wow.
Mm.
I've never looked at your book collection, so I still have no clue.
Read more books, boy.
I have more than enough books. Most
I'll
of
give you
them
one of the first ones I did to read. It's so funny.
Most of them are by Derek Handy. Most of them are in one series.
It's not that guy,
Yeah, I know, it's definitely not.
but I will give you one of the books to read later on
Yeah.
or tomorrow. Because if I go up to the loft now, I'll wait for the room, and I'd rather not.
Yeah.
So, shall we go to the bonus round? Shall we go to the bonus round? Shall we go to the bonus round? The bonus round is here. I like this one. I spent a good half hour researching this just to make sure it was right. Simply because I couldn't find a definitive source, but I did find it afterwards, so I confirmed. So, are we ready? Bonus round this week was one that should appeal to several people in the chat. A survey of 2,000 people by Warburtons has listed the UK's favourite everyday sandwich fillings. What are the top 10? Now, bearing in mind, Warburtons listed 30 in the answers. Well, what they had. And I thought, as it's not a finale, I'm not doing all 30. I'll do
That's
10.
a lot of different sandwiches, or a lot of very similar sandwiches.
Some of them were very similar. But a survey of 2,000 people by Warburtons has revealed the UK's favourite everyday sandwich fillings. List the top 10.
As far as I can tell, mine is definitely not even on 30.
It wasn't, I checked.
You have
Because I asked you
I'm
lot this
very
It's a
question.
very weird combination in Evan's favourite sandwich. Would you like to tell everyone what your favourite sandwich is?
Chicken tikka, sweet corn cheese, and sometimes mayonnaise, depending on how I'm feeling.
So, tikka flavoured mayonnaise and extra mayonnaise.
No, just normal mayonnaise and chicken tikka.
Oh, and you mean like dry chicken tikka? Like proper chicken tikka, not
Yeah.
like coronation chicken stuff.
Yeah, not like the coronation chicken stuff. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what I usually get at school. It's really nice.
Anyway,
Taste sensation.
I will confer. I will say I'm not surprised by what was at number 1.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think after a few hours on the fizzy pop, the following morning, people do crave this sandwich. No, it doesn't count. No, you can. Yeah. Can't have just butter bed now. You had to have something in between the butter. Or you don't have to have butter at all, depending on how you make your sandwich.
I mean, with the butter, you could just have butter, like a chunk of butter, in
I
between
mean,
the sandwich.
that's not a sandwich.
That sounds pretty grim.
I know, but it still counts.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Right. Okay. Right.
Did I ever tell you that I used to work in a sandwich?
Just switch. I used to work in a sandwich factory, Rebecca.
Yeah, when I was just a lass in the middle of England,
Mm-hmm.
I worked in an industrial-sized fridge, spreading sandwich filling on bread for minimum wage,
Mm-hmm.
and it was terrible.
What do you think, Chewie? I agree. Right, so we're back on the main cam for a minute, just while we go over this. What did you think of the questions? They will not be as nerdy next week. It's just I had to. It's closely counted to the nerd kind. Comic-Con week. Oh, anyway. What we're going to do now, we'll leave you for 5 minutes or so while I top up my juice.
And you think about sandwich fillings.
And leave you a lot to think about sandwich fillings. If you got a sandwich, let us know in the comments. And we will go to the intermission. I'll turn the music back up as well for you guys, for you to listen to while the break is on. And we'll see you in a few.
Don't go anywhere.
Bye bye. tell you, we're back. Right. So mics are back live. Evan, you can say hello again.
Hello.
Welcome, Becky.
Yeah.
We're back. Right. How was that? Claire's popped it. Hello, Claire. Hello. You missed the Millennium Falcon reveal. Do you like it? And look, I've got a guest presenter, Chewie. Hello, Chewie. He's my guest host. You see? Yeah, he agrees. So. I'm such a dog.
Are you keeping this for like the rest of the season?
Probably not. No.
Oh.
I'll probably change it to something less animated next week.
Theatre.
Yeah.
I might go for something else next week, but yeah. But,
Good
you know.
doing it.
I like it. I just realised I don't have the YouTube chat on this screen. Oh, hang on. There you are. Let's stick you over, Chewie. Sorry, I realised I moved the YouTube chat off the screen when I was checking something out. And I just realised I'd have it on the screen. I said just moved it back. There you go. So you see it. And so see that on the live stream, you'll see the chat come back. Anyway. Did we find them all right then? Have we all got 30 odd sandwich? Have we all got a load of sandwich fillings? Is anybody hungry after answering the sandwich filling question? He prepared this with Spectacular Quiztacular number 1 with Walker's crisp answers. You know, that's quite a good lunch.
I'm still full from burgers and chips.
Evan is still full of burgers. There were a lot of chips, more chips than I anticipated coming.
A lot of chips, man.
Oh yeah,
Cheese, man.
with bacon and divine,
Lemon mousse was amazing.
absolutely divine. I never had lemon mousse earlier on as well.
Yeah, I had the child's cheeseburger and chips, and it's still too much.
Yeah. From
Jesus.
the other takeaway at the end of the road, there's 2 or 3 actually, because there's the chippy as well. That counts, doesn't it? That's what I'm supposed to take away. So, Uncle Bobby's hungry. Well, let me just hold on.
Uncle Bob.
This is a photo I'm going to forward to Auntie Joyce now.
Why don't I do it so you can continue presenting?
That was it. Enjoy, Bob. Right. So, shall we give you the answers? Well, John's not snacked.
You went staking with boys.
I did go staking with the boys.
I do have skills, but I'm not having them right now.
Yeah, you can-
I'm probably gonna have them later on in a week.
Yeah, good shout. Right, let's go. So, are we ready for the answers? As the thing says up there. I always forget where things are. It's up there.
There.
It's up there. Yeah. So, shall we give you the answers? Right, question number 1. The original captain of the Enterprise was actually Christopher Pike. It was not Jim Kirk. It was Christopher Pike.
I always thought it was the bald guy, Picard.
No,
That's
no.
No, this is
He's the dude I know.
the original series.
Huh?
You got original Captain Pike, and then the new Captain Pike.
Anson Mount, who is going to be captain of the Enterprise in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which is coming next year or the year after. Which is a spin-off of Star Trek Discovery, which is brilliant.
Is that the one with Bob, man? Professor X?
No.
Oh, Robbo went steak with the missus.
Oh, it's the missus out. Correct from Gaynor. Christine didn't get it, or John, but obviously Gaynor got it because, you know, she's our quizzical queen.
Like an oracle.
Yep, so Captain Pike, played by Anson Mount, and I forget who played the original guy. But Anson Mount is an absolutely astounding Captain Pike. I love him. Anyway, number 2, Sir Patrick Stewart. Played Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation. That's the one Evan was thinking of.
Yeah.
And Sir Patrick Stewart, or SPS or P-Stew, as the cast of Star Trek Picard call him, SPS.
Why is he a sir? Was he knighted?
He has got knighted, yeah. For services to theatre, years ago.
Ah.
Because he's an old Shakespearean actor. A lot of theatre in the UK.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Stop kicking the table. whoever
Wonderful.
that
That was me. Wonderful. So Patrick Stewart played Charles Xavier in the X-Men movies.
He was awesome.
Great captain as well. And in Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Luke's saber was green. Because if you're in Empire Strikes Back, he got his hand cut off and lost his lightsaber, which ended up with Rey in The Force Awakens.
Somehow. Never
So there you go. So Luke's saber was green.
was. So there's the answer on some extra detail that you didn't ask for.
Uh-huh.
The more you know.
That is effectively my life, isn't it, Bex? Alright, question number 4. A capo! What covers the strings of a guitar to alter the pitch so you can play other tunings without having to retune or just play high with the fretboard or whatever.
Oh, what a surprise.
A guitar thing.
It's not like somebody said that afterwards by mistake.
I wonder how many people got it right.
Everyone.
It was Blue in A New Hope, you're right, it was, because it was Anakin's odd lightsaber from the prequel trilogies. So, a capo. Question 5. Road tax became discovery. And now, though, you would use a dampener, John, but that's more for if you do a lot of heavy metal chugging. You put that behind the nut, and it stops the string ringing out in between when you're recording on the chug.
Alright.
And there you go.
Yeah.
As a metal guitarist, well, punk more than anything, but it works at punk and metal.
Alright.
The more you
Road
know.
tax, also
Road
known
tax.
as road fund licence.
Yes,
We'll accept both.
it was road tax.
Kind of like driving.
A lot of you got that one right. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Question 6. It was the Order of the Phoenix, and that is the original Order of the Phoenix. There was, and if you look back, you'll see it's animated.
Oh, look, it's an animated GIF.
Of the animated photo.
How many people are in that picture?
There is a lot. There is a lot. Quite a lot.
Like 50.
Counting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question 7. Coronation Street was Fed broadcast in 1960, and that there is Ken Barlow, who I think is still in it.
I don't know, but watch it.
Yeah, I think he's still in it.
Is it just continuing from that first of the series?
Episode, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the world's longest running soap opera.
That's bonkers.
It is. Question 8. Pixar.
Ooh.
When Steve Jobs, that actually says when he bought he bought the company from George Lucas for $5 million in '86. First film they brought out under Steve Jobs was Toy Story, and the rest is history. The guy, he knew what to do. He knew how to make money, and he was ruthless about it as well.
Toy Story was a great film series.
It was.
I think they've probably ended it with 4.
Yeah, they have.
I didn't enjoy 4.
4
No,
kinda
not as
sucks.
good.
3 kind of sucks as well.
No, I preferred
one's
number
the
2. Yeah, I preferred number 2.
First one's the best one.
Yeah, they're all great. So it was Pixar. Question number 9. Yoshi. Yoshi being ridden by Mario there. It was Yoshi. This is Green Dinosaur friend.
Yoshisaurus Munchie-Koopas.
Oh, is that really what his
That
full name
is
is?
his actual name.
Cool.
And that is from another game.
What's that one from?
It's no, it's in. It was a trivia game that we got at home.
Oh, okay.
It was like, yeah, that was one of the answers.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for that insight, Evan. Question 10. Arnold Schwarzenegger played the T-800, also known as the Terminator. Which... Ben put that in the chat, if I recall. Well, that doesn't matter. It was the Terminator.
Wasn't the Terminator meant to like fit in with normal society? How the hell would this a giant of a man fit in? He's like stands out. He's just like yes. He's just like
Evan's not seen the Terminator.
yeah, I have not. I'm not allowed.
Great movies though. Really good. I don't care what they're saying about the recent ones. I've enjoyed them all.
Going back to the Coronation Street question,
Mhm.
it appears that William Roach is still in it.
Mhm.
He's been in 3,800 episodes.
That's how long it's been on for.
That's how many he's been in.
Man,
Jesus.
That's. I mean, you gotta be.
You've got to be really
Well,
dedicated.
Less said about that, the better. Arnold, it was the T800 model, but it's Cyberdyne Systems 101. He did play it was the Terminator. So he got, it was the T100. No, it was the T800.
It was also I remember I read this in a book about robots, and it had like a thing to do with Terminator. There was only one legitimate robot in the original Terminator film. It was the T1.
Yes. Question 11. Who sang that? She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best. It was AC/DC.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped.
Because you shook me all night long. What a song.
Wait, what was the lyrics that were Google translated out of that?
Oh, you had your headphones in for that.
You had them.
I'll show you on my screen.
Yeah, they're very funny. I don't know how we got American ass from American thighs, but hey ho. But it was Akadaka.
Wow.
One of my bosses at work apologised for Back in Black being a ringtone. I said never apologise for AC/DC. You should never apologise for AC/DC.
One of my friends in primary school was like had drum stuff, and one of the songs that he was like practicing doing was AC/DC songs.
Cool.
Now, Auntie Joyce, if you didn't get that one right, I'll be most disappointed because Bob loves Akadaka. So if you didn't get that, I'll be disappointed. Anyway, question 12. Pokemon! Gotta catch 'em all!
Okay, please stop.
Ben, right, Evan, give me one quick Pokemon fact before we move on to question 11. 13.
10% of all the existing Pokemon currently in existence are either sub-legendary, legendary, or mythicals.
Go! There we go.
Still a very small amount.
That's like 80.7 of them.
Yeah.
80.7. Come on go.
Question 13. Red Dwarf.
Me.
Smeghead. The boys from the Dwarf. Dave Lister was from Red Dwarf. The last surviving human. Frozen for 3 million years.
I love it.
After not him, it was Rimmer who forgot to. He didn't fix the plate on the nuclear reactor, which turned everyone to dust.
Ah.
Red Dwarf, what a series, Red Dwarf, so funny. and I chose the Smeghead GIF especially, because why not?
I've only seen the one episode where like AI crazy things happen. The one
Quarantine.
where
Quarantine.
One.
Oh, I should. If you see now, if the answer was Lister, if the answer was Rimmer, I would have put a quarantine image on there.
Yeah, that was.
Sarah's singing it. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Anyway, question 14. It was Ferrari, and that's the track. Good-looking track, nice long straight. They use it for their car testing, actually.
Oh yeah.
For their own race, for the cars they run, and the race cars they run as well. They do filming days there. Filming days, aka Ferrari need to test stuff. So if we go to our own track, the FIA won't tell us off.
You don't like the Ferrari F1 team, okay? Drop it.
Freaking hate them. Question 15. DC Comics. Incidentally, the C for DC actually means comics. So
So it's Detective
comics.
Comics.
Yes. It is.
Love it. It's not a tautology in English. Yeah, lovely.
I don't know.
I mean, it used to be called Detective Comics, and then just changed to DC Comics.
Yeah, but it's
Still sounds like Detective Comics.
comics.
Yeah.
Question 16. She won it for Funny Girl. And if you're a Gleek, you might have got this.
What's that Gleek?
A Gleek fan.
A Glee
A Glee fan. Glee is very funny.
Never heard of
It is a sort of a talk.
Okay. Question 17. Metallica. And Justice for All was robbed
I was going to.
by Jethro Tull for Best Metal at the 1990 Grammys.
Alright, get over it.
I did, because they won loads of Grammys since. All for Best Metal as well. But yes. It was the mighty Metallica. Again, I threw Metallica in there as well because, you know.
Are you?
I saw him last year. Quite sure if I mentioned that on stream.
You've mentioned that 1,000 times.
A couple of times on stream, yeah. Yeah, a few times. It's obvious. One of these weeks I'll throw Deftones in there. That'll really throw people. Okay. Question 18. Lord of the Flies. Like I said, I don't remember if I finished... If I like ever finished Lord of the Flies. But if I did... So it's a... I have to have a look for it.
For whatever reason, I started thinking Animal Farm because and then Piggy.
No. Animal Farm's slightly different. Animal Farm's very good though.
Isn't it about comedy?
Oh, it was Justice. Ben thought it was Black Album. No. That came out a year later, Ben. The Black Album. Yeah. Well, hey, you're looking deep thought there, Bex.
Just doing a little research.
About.
Tautologist.
Cool.
Checking up on what do you call them? Notifications.
It's like an ATM machine.
Yeah, pin number.
Yeah.
These are all things that bother me.
Yes. What was 16, please, Bex? Georgiana to take a call.
For which film did Barbara Streisand win Best Actress Oscar in 1968?
It was Funny Girl.
Funny Girl.
Thank you. So, question. There is Steep Hill in Lincoln. It's not just a clever name. It is a very steep hill.
That does look steep.
Yeah.
That's only a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's only the top half.
That's only half of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's only the top bit. You wait till you get down the bottom. It's even worse on the bottom.
Imagine trying to go down it though. That'd be fun.
Down it's not
Yeah, we
too
did.
bad.
You just roll down
Going,
it.
going up it, there's a bench off.
Yeah, the bit they've stood on is the bench. So yeah. And at the top up there is where the castle is. And the walkway to the castle. Beautiful castle. A cathedral.
Yeah.
The one. And question 20. Sir Terry Pratchett, the 39th Discworld novel.
Oh, that's got one of
Yeah, it was good. Really good. That's the 39th Discworld novel. It's enough. I think I've got number 40. I've got the last book he wrote. I think. Yes, I have. I think I'm going to add then. Right, so that was the 20. Shall we do the bonus round? Bonus round answers. And then we'll start taking answers to the score submissions. Have you got the spreadsheet there, Bex?
I do.
You got it open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, bonus round. Are we ready then? In reverse order. Egg and cress, chicken and stuffing, chicken and bacon, cheese and tomato, ham and cheese, tuna mayo, cheese and pickle, sausage, egg mayo, blech,
Yeah, it's how's it going?
or bacon. And that is your bonus round. Bacon, egg mayo, sausage, cheese and
which
pickle.
was number one? Sorry, they're not in order, are they?
No. The one. Okay, the first one was bacon.
That's the top.
So one was bacon, was number one. Egg mayo number 2. And then 3 sausage, 4 cheese and pickle, 5 tuna mayo,
Oh, so you're going left
6 ham and
to right,
cheese.
not,
Yep.
Not in 2 columns. Right?
Yep, 6 ham and cheese, 7 cheese and tomato, 8 chicken and bacon, 9 cheese and chicken and stuffing, and 10 egg and cress.
I knew ham and cheese would be on there somewhere.
Ham and cheese, yeah. But I like to combine number 1 and number 3 because that's an epic sandwich for breakfast. So, shall we get your scores in? Let's go back to the main camera.
Including your bonus round, please.
Yeah, let's go back to the bonus. Let's go back to the main camera. Right, scores including the bonus round. So, Anne Corrigan got 7. Shame, Aaron. But they're not all nerdy, and some of them.
Next week will be a bit more diverse.
Yeah,
again.
it's just because we're doing Close Encounters of the Nerd Kind this week. 23 for Sarah in the Higgies.
Hang on, I need to hide some columns here.
Bear with us a sec, guys. Bear with us a sec.
I'm having technical issues.
Can't believe crisp isn't on that list.
I know,
They're
right?
really nice in sandwiches.
They are. They are.
Worcester sauce ones are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Robbo's a big
Oh,
fan
I
of
need that open.
Worcester sauce, Chris.
I've just realised. I've just closed down the quiz and I realised I need it up. The what's that? And I need it up. I just closed down the quiz. I just closed down the question and realised I
now
need
you're
it.
getting to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, there we go. You can't see it on the screen though. It's all done off the screen. You can't see it. Yeah. So, because I need to put my tiebreaker up, don't I?
I'm having a proper brain fart here. I can't figure out how to
Hide a column.
hide these columns.
Do you right click?
With all these right and left buttons that I've got.
You do it. Two finger tap on the mouse pad.
There you go.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
You're welcome. Right, okay. So,
Hang on a second. Anne got 7.
right. Anne Corrigan unfortunately got 7. But hang in there, it'll get better,
You
trust
had
me.
a massive swing to win it last time.
Yeah, it was a big swing. John got 12. That's 12 out of 20. Wonky Warrior's got 14 out of 20. Sorry.
Come on, that's that 30, Richard. Did you say
15 for
Sarah
Ben.
Higgins?
Yeah, answers out of 30. So 15 altogether for Ben. Good lad. Sarah and the Higgies 23. 18 for the Wonkies.
What did you say, Sarah? Can you give me some?
23.
Yeah.
18 for the Wonkies. 16 for Timber. John got 19. 21 for Claire Mitchell.
Yeah.
16 for Auntie Joyce.
16.
Auntie Janet got 10. 20 for Christine's team to be named. I'm going to go with the Freya Bentos crew.
What did they get to?
20.
20.
23 for Gaynor.
Ooh.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa.
Have we got Joe online today?
No, I didn't see. Oh, there's Joe. Oh, 24. We don't need the tiebreaker because Joe Good at Smith pulled it out with 24. Where did that come
Any
from?
advance on have we got Michelle in?
No, she's at 21st. She's going to come on later.
No Roy.
Or Darren. Never mind. So, does that mean Joe Gillett Smith's won?
It does.
Joe Gillett Smith, well done, well done, well done. You've won this week's Spectacular Quiztacular.
We've got Joe in first with 24, and then joint second we've got Sarah and the Higgies and Gaynor. And then in fourth place we've got Claire.
Yeah.
And then we've got Alistair and Christine.
The Freventos crew.
Reverend's crew. Then Robbo, then the Wonkies, and then Joyce, Tom Bunny, Ben, Janet, and Anne.
Well done, guys. Thank you for playing. Thanks to Joe coming in at last minute and saying, by the way, I got 24. You know.
Hi guys, I've been there.
In Joe's-
quietly.
In Joe's defence, it is tomorrow.
So she's had pre-warning of the question.
Yeah, she had pre-warning of the questions. She's coming a DeLorean, hasn't she? You know. Right. Let me go back to the question cam. And we will do with the tiebreaker.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. Just for fun.
If you put all the effort into it, you might as
I
well
did,
see it.
and I you know, once we've had the tiebreaker, I'll say what I thought it was gonna, what I initially said it should be, and then that blank face realization set in. So it was a toughie, John. You're right. It's quite tough, that one this week. And 23-24, a phenomenal score. Well done, Joe. That was brilliant. Well done. And it puts you in the leaderboard for a possible tote bag, or something I can ship cheap to New Zealand. Yeah. Further than Nelly say.
I don't know.
Sheep chip to New Zealand. Yes, sheep chip to New Zealand.
There's enough sheep in New Zealand already.
There are plenty of sheep in New Zealand. Yeah.
How much of that beer have you had?
Almost one. Right, shall we do the tiebreaker?
Just for fun.
Just for a bit of a laugh, because it's, you know what, it's
Topping off the night.
It's the first week of the new series. I've had a week off. I'm out of practice. I gave you all an answer earlier on, and if you got that wrong, well, anyway. So tiebreaker this week. No, that's not the screen. That's the one. The English Premier League season finally comes to a close tomorrow. Up to today, how many goals have been scored by all the teams?
There weren't any matches playing during or after you did this, was there?
All the games are tomorrow. Final game of the season is tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
So the English Premier League season finally comes to an end tomorrow. Up to today, how many goals were scored by all the teams?
Now, would you like to tell them what you originally wanted the question to be and why that
My
idea?
my initial idea was, what's the goal difference total? So I added up all the goals scored, added up all the goals conceded, and then amazingly, they came up to the same number. And it took me about 5 minutes to realise why.
So this wasn't just an amazing coincidence.
Because I said, that's amazing. But the best part is, Rebecca, Elliot, and Devon were all like, wow, that's incredible. Who would have thought the same amount of goals scored is the same amount as conceded?
To be fair, Richard, I very rarely listen properly to what you're saying at any given time.
I have no clue why you're on.
So, all we need is an answer. How many goals have been scored this season in the English Premier League so far? This isn't including tomorrow. And this genuinely shocked me how many were scored. I'm not sure if it's high in compared to other seasons because I don't really watch football that often. Bearing in mind this...
How many matches are played?
38.
38?
38 games across the season. Now,
and how many teams
some of these...
play?
There are 20 teams in the Premier League.
So that's 20 times 38 games?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm seeing a few answers, 84, 110. That could be just one team. So you might want to guess a bit higher, Tim and Bonnie.
So I'm guessing 3,500.
And Joyce might want to guess a little lower.
Yes. A lot lower, Joyce.
3,500.
So Claire's guessed
Let me-
2,000.
let-
One guessed 2,500.
So hang on a minute. We've got how many teams?
20 in the Premier League.
20
Just
in the Premier
just the
League.
Premier League.
And how many games have played? How many games?
So this is the goal scored from 37 matches this season. The 38th game's tomorrow.
So there's 38 games.
38 games in a season.
So 37. So 20 teams, 37.
And they all played.
Twice.
So
So
that's 674 matches in total.
674 matches. 674 games in total. What we got then?
What's the most common score in football, do you reckon? Is?
Probably got.
1-1.
The average is about 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, that's
I'm
So
not,
if
I'm
we-
not one
if
for
we-
football.
yeah.
So if we, my guess then, because I don't, let's go through this logically. So 674 matches in total, an average of like low scoring games, aren't they? So 1-1 or
There was a game
2-0.
this season that ended 9-0,
9-0.
and it wasn't Hull City.
Jesus.
That puts
That
the
was only
number
8.
at about 1,300. So, you know,
So let's see what we've got in the guesses.
I don't know. Yeah.
So Joyce said 20,000. Bit optimistic. Christine Johnson said 185. Could be a bit more. Sarah 1250 for John. Sarah Higgins 1204. Joe, you might want to. There you go. You have guessed a few more. 1,052 for Gainer. Claire says 2,000, 2,500 for the Wonkies. 2020 for Joe. It's a good number. Tim and Bonnie 4,332 for Tim. 2,456 for Bonnie. Joyce, she doesn't watch football, so she that's why she said 20,000.
I
And
don't
same
watch
for
football
Janet.
either.
So
I'm going to guess 1,300.
the amount of goals scored this season by teams in the English Premier League up until the last game of the season, which is tomorrow, so not including, is 1,001. And to find that number, I went to BBC Sports website of the Premier League table, and I just added them all up. And that there is Jamie Vardy, who is on for the Golden Boot. Most goals scored. I think he scored 24 of them on his own.
He's looking pleased with himself, isn't he?
Yeah, because he just scored.
Ah.
Yeah, he scored 24 on his
Play for
own.
Leicester?
He does play for Leicester City, yeah.
See, I knew that. My uncle supports them. I knew from the badge.
Oh, does he? I didn't know that. But yeah, so 24 goals on his own. 82 of them were Liverpool's.
82.
Well, there you go.
Scored 82.
I was thinking like 900.
So if that's the number that's been scored, which is also the number that's been scored against everyone else.
Yes.
So he cancels each other out.
That's why the goal difference is 0. And I was going to have that as the yeah.
Could have been a really good trick question.
Oh, Robbo's claim to fame. He used to live up the
Done that.
road from us.
So who got closer?
So we're looking for somewhere around 1,000.
I reckon that
I
was
saw
Gaynor with
one that
1,052.
Yeah, 1052.
That was Gaynor. Claire initially. Claire actually said 888. Final answer. He did play for Fleetwood Town. You're right. He actually played for. He didn't play in the Premier League until he was 24, and he recently scored his 100th goal. And I think he's about 32 now, which is that's impressive, really. Because you don't. 20 is about an average for a top level striker, and he's one of them players. He's little, tenacious, absolutely cracking player. Stephen Gerrard once winked at me and Tim in Southport. Nice. But yeah, there you go. 1,001 goals scored this season in the Premier League, and 24 by Jamie Vardy alone.
What's it?
Jolly good.
Yeah, right. Let's go back to the main camp. If it works.
Okay. Does it work?
Right. So we're back in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. I've got Chewbacca sat there. Hello, Chewie. Yeah, he's done well. Got a lot of pace, John. You're absolutely right, pal. You're absolutely right. Great player. Great finisher as well. Anyway,
So next week.
that's it for season 3. It's the first one of season 3. Who was top of the pops? Was it Joe Gillett-Smith? Joe, if you could have a look through the pictures and PM John with a boring pick of the week. You don't have to pick one of mine, like Claire did that week. Which thanks, Claire. First time I've had a boring pick of the week. Not at all. But thank you, very very good answers this week. Great scores. Like I said, 23-24. That was harder than I anticipated it was going to be. I didn't think it would be that hard for you guys. I thought you would have got it, but some of them were a little bit erring on the too nerdy side. So I'll get it back next week. Thank you for playing. Thank you for your donations. I'll update the prize fund down there for next week's. And yeah, we'll shall we call it good night?
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Hi, Mrs. R as well. She's been joining in. Hello, Mrs. Robber. We'll see you again in a week. Bye.